Hey, how's it going? It's Chris here. I want to do this quick little video and bring some value to you, hopefully, to if you're in the insurance industry or one of the surrounding industries. Just wanted to point out what I've done to run a successful agency. I just hit my 1 year mark with my agency, so by no means am I some 30 plus year experienced agency owner. But I do know what it takes to start up an insurance agency from scratch. Worked under a farmer's agent for several years and then decided to branch off and do my own independent agency. So I know what it takes to start from scratch day one to 1 year, and want to give you guys some feedback on what's worked for me, and hopefully you could take one piece of advice or one piece of value away and apply it to your business. So what I found was that this business is an extremely referral based business. It's all about building up relationships. And there are a few different ways that you can build up relationships. Two things that I found that were extremely helpful for me were building up a social media presence and building up a presence that looks trustworthy, connecting with people and communicating and building up that relationship, getting an introduction. And the other way is to do it in person. There's social media and then there's in person. So social media is huge because on LinkedIn or Facebook or whatever it is, you can reach a lot more people. But it's also a shorter amount of time and really not as much engagement. When you're face to face with somebody, you're getting you're going to make a bigger impact on the relationship, and you can really get to know somebody better. And I think we can all agree that talking to somebody in person is, you get a more genuine feel for who that person really is and in person. So building up those relationships and going to B&I groups, networking groups, community groups around your city, connecting with people, and you'll start to realize there's a circle of business people within your city. For example, I'm in Torrance, and I feel like I've built up a nice, solid group of people that I've connected with now in Torrance. I know pretty much, I see a lot of similar faces now going to different networking groups, and people are starting to get to know who I am and referring me. So that's really what it comes down to, is building up a relationship and getting them to start referring you. I wish I kind of knew this from day one. Starting the agency, I was working as a producer at a farmer's agency, and was working cold calls. I was doing all the door knocking, and I started doing that a bit when I started my agency, but quickly realized that at the end of the day, those things may work in the short term. You're going to get somebody, you're going to get a cold call, you're going to do 100 cold calls, you're probably going to get one of them or a couple of them if you're good. And really, I mean, at the end of the day, you want to build up relationships. You want to have something that's sustainable. You're going to break your back if you're cold calling all day or you're door knocking, but that's just me personally, and that's what I've experienced in my first year. So maybe you disagree, maybe you think cold calling, that's your thing, and then that might work for you. But for me personally, I believe that insurance is an extremely referral based business. So if you have any more, if you want to get some more info about what I've been doing and my experience, learning every single day. So if even if you're just dabbling into the insurance industry and you're looking to start an insurance agency from scratch, I can definitely help out with that. It's all fresh in my mind, and I know what I did in the last year, and I'm still little things tweaking here and there, just trying to, if you're doing a sole proprietorship or an LLC, whatever it is, you decide whatever route, legal structure you want to go to, little things like that, I could definitely help out. So just feel free to message me, give me a call. And I actually put a video on YouTube on how to start an insurance agency from scratch with the legal stuff about it, not to be successful. This is my little tip about being successful. Referrals, that's the way to do it. Get referrals and build up relationships that with surrounding industries, whether you're a loan officer, real estate agent, or another insurance agent. Building up those referral partnerships, that's what's going to help build a successful agency, in my opinion. And my 1 year of experience running my agency has shown me that. So if anybody wants to reach out, I appreciate you guys watching this. Hopefully you have a great rest of your week. Again, this is Chris with Adelfia Insurance. Have a great one, everyone. Thanks.